Angles. An angle is formed when two lines meet, like this. And the size of the angle is the amount of turning between them to get from one to the other. It's measured in degrees, and we'll go through some examples of angles. You'll have seen this before. I think this will be mostly revision. All right, the first one here is a quarter turn, going from here, turning that far, and that is also called a right angle. How many degrees is a quarter turn? A quarter turn is 90 degrees. This symbol means degrees. And you might also see this symbol used to show that it is exactly 90 degrees, exactly a quarter turn. This angle here is a half turn. Looks like a straight line going from here over to here. So it's a straight angle. And how many degrees is this? It's 180 degrees. Going for a full turn, doing a full spin to be turning back the same way that you came, is called a revolution. And how many degrees is that? It's 360 degrees. So these are exact angles, a right angle, a straight angle, and a revolution. We also can classify angles. We can say what kind of angle it is, what category it fits into. This category of angles is between 0 degrees and 90 degrees. And it is called an acute angle, a sharp angle. Acute means sharp. This kind of angle is between 90 degrees and 180 degrees, and it is called an obtuse angle. And this kind of angle is bigger than 180 degrees, but less than 360 degrees. And it is called a reflex angle. We have some more terms. If we have, let's say, a pair of angles which add up to 90 degrees, then they are called complementary angles. For example, EG, maybe 10 degrees. And what would the other angle be if it was going to add up to 90 degrees? It would be 80 degrees. These two are a pair of complementary angles. Angles which add up to 180 degrees are called supplementary angles. All right. So with that, let's classify some angles. 45 degrees. Which of these 6 categories would that fit into? It is acute, less than 90, bigger than 0. What about 90? Which of these 6 categories? It is a right angle. And 190 degrees? It's bigger than 90, but less... Oh, wait, no, it's bigger than 180 and less than 360, so it is a reflex angle. We can look at supplementary angles, find the angle which is supplementary to 50 degrees. If I have a 50-degree angle, and I want to find the angle that's supplementary, this one and the other angle will add up to 180. 180 degrees, take 50 degrees, is 130 degrees. And sure enough, this and this together add up to 180 degrees, so they are supplementary. We can show this by drawing a little sketch. Draw a sketch of 50 degrees and 130 degrees together. 50 degrees is this kind of angle. It's an acute angle, so a sharp angle. So we can draw that and label it 50 degrees. And 50 degrees plus 130 degrees makes a straight angle, so we can see that they're supplementary. Before I finish, naming angles. In this diagram, I have lots of angles. There are heaps of angles in this diagram. I want you to pick one of them. Look at one of the angles that you can see in this diagram. How would you describe that angle in words so that a friend knows which angle you're talking about? A friend is looking at the same diagram. How could you describe in words which one you're looking at? It's tricky, isn't it? Even if I say, okay, well, let's call this point A, and I'm talking about the angle at A. Why are you saying the angle at point A? Why is even that not exactly clear? Why is that ambiguous? I suppose there are a few different angles. I might be talking about this one, or I might be talking about this one, or I might even be talking about this one, or maybe even this one. Lots of angles at A. So to be clearer and to help communicate, to help mathematicians communicate with each other, we have a system of naming the angles. And that is, if I've got this angle here, this angle marked by the red arrow, and I want to label that, name that, then I say, okay, it's at point A. It's two lines, this line here, and this line here, that meet at point A. So point A is, we say, it is the vertex. Vertex. Very hard drawing with a mouse, writing with a mouse. So that is going to go in the middle, the A with a little hat. See a little hat? It's like an angle. And it's the technical name for this symbol, very cute, it's called a hat. So A hat shows that the vertex is at A. And I start at point C, go to point A, where the point is, the vertex, and then go to point B. And now anyone else can see, oh, CAB with the hat on the A, and they'll know exactly what angle you're talking about.